Okay, let's see what this one turns out as. No, we're still stuck on the same. There's the number 227, same as this. Yippee! But no, we've got to clear that. So we beat the auto clear, so we're just clearing it manually. We're going to start again. Oh, silly controls, silly user interface. Let's see what we can do with this. How big are we going to make it? This is a small original. We're going 200. We'll see what we can do with this original to make it look really interesting. We're going to keep it in positive mode. And we're going to go background colour. This one's got to be magenta. And then we just got to set the rest of this silly thing up. Add a bit of contrast. Going to go light. I think we're going to do a mirror image. So let's see how we go. I just add the colours in really quickly and just going to slap them through like so. And right, what are we going to do with this? We're going to take it, we're going to slip and slide it. First, let's show what it is. Cool dry. So it's basically for, I think it's a jacket. It's all some kind of fabric, ladies, men's and kids garments. Yep, it's a garment. It's meant to be special, special material to make a garment. We're going to make this into something interesting. So let's see how that goes. But yeah, this is something interesting I found on the side of the road, not far from where I live. So let's see if we've made this first go look good. See if it's just right. I like the colour. I wanted the magenta to sort of go with these colours, but I don't think I did a very good job of it, so I'm going to do another movement. But you can see the lovely breakup of colours, and it contrasts well with the beautiful magenta. So we're going to try another one, see if we can improve on it. I'm wondering if we're going to make this bigger. Going here, and we're going to make it, what are we going to make it? Going to call it 250%, 250 both ways. Going to make it slightly larger, and we're going to try and maybe spin it. We're going to try and get that lovely image in there. So let's see how we go. So yeah, it's a small area we're using. It's even smaller than the 200. I'm wondering if, let's see how this went. It's not an easy thing to do, but I think we got a good movement out of it. We didn't get the picture, but I think this still looks good. So I think we're going to make this our master copy. Shame we didn't get that picture in terribly well. Wondering if we're going to just call it that one, or if we're going to do another one. We're going to try and do another one, but I wanted to get that picture in the frame. Okay, let's see how that went. It's hard getting things right when you're doing movement, especially when you want to focus on a small area. So I'm wondering if it's worth me trying to capture that. Oh, I fucked it. This is totally fucked. Terrible. It's not easy to know how to do this. This is really tricky. So I'm wondering if we're going to take this and we're going to enlarge it and we're going to crop it. We're going to try and crop the image. So we're going to crop it. And then we're going to make a mirror image. So we're just going to get rid of these two, put them aside and put that aside. And we're just going to crop this image. We're going to crop it. So we're just going to crop the image. I don't know how big we're going to make it. Let's see how we go. We're going to just go here and we're just going to cancel our... We're going to copy a copy. This will be a third generation copy, maybe. Or maybe not. I don't think so. If we can get this cropping correct. So we're just going to crop the image. So we just take out what we don't want and keep what we do. So we're just going to take our copy density. We're just going to just make it a bit more, but not too much. But we're going to focus here on just changing it to copied paper. So that should hopefully, and we've got to choose an enlargement. So we're going to take this. I'm just wondering if we're going to make it 200, strangely enough. So let's see if we've cropped this image really nicely to do a mirror image. Still not everything I want will be on this cropped image, but I'm hoping this will be an improvement. It'll just be too much of a fuss trying to get it right all the time. So let's see how it goes. Yeah, that looks quite good. You can see the colours look good. I'm wondering if maybe we can make it a bit smaller. I think we're a little bit too large, so we're just going to make it smaller. I'm going to shrink it a bit. So we're just going to we're going to try and work out how big we're going to make this. So we're going to make it 160 on the X, and on the Y we're going to make it, how big we're going to make it? We're going to make it 150. So the vertical is going to get less than the horizontal. Let's see how that goes. So this is a challenge, trying to get the cropping to look good. Let's see if we've made it look. That looks a lot better now, I think. I'm wondering if we're gonna... I still don't like it that much. I'm just wondering why. I'm wondering if we're going to run with this. This is not an easy job. I'm just going to push these aside, and the sunlight's really bright on my bed at the moment. So I'm wondering if we're going to make this into a 4-way mirror image. So I'm wondering if we're going to run with it. This is not quite as good as I was hoping, but I'll end up going mad if I have to keep making new versions. Hopefully the sun won't cause the paper to curl too much, because yeah, that's another good way to curl the paper. So this is our two normal images. I'm wondering if 150 might have been better, or maybe, I don't know, it's a tough one, but we want the writing here because of that lovely bright colours. So maybe, yeah, we just have to sacrifice a little bit. So let's just put these corners, try to put them together without actually touching them together, because the paper is a bit curly, but it's reasonable amount of curl. It's not as bad as the shit I've been having over the past couple of weeks, which was really bad. So now we're just going to make our two mirror images. So we're just going to punch in 2 sets. We're just going to bang them off on this silly Konica Minolta machine. Let's see how we go. So that's 1, and that's 2. So that's our 2 mirror images to fill the corners where the non-mirror images are. So we just got the 2 mirror images. We're just lining them up as carefully as we can without going absolutely nuts over it. So we're just going to line these up like so. That looks all right. And hopefully, if I can just carefully nudge that in position gently, I think that's good enough. And the curling is manageable, so I'm really happy with that. That's a new ream of paper, and we've got some damp red in the cupboard so that hopefully it won't pick up any more moisture. So that looks really good. Sorry about the sunlight, but hey, we can't help that.